Mama June, Honey Boo Boo opens about her deep depression and toughest years. Alana, aka Honey Boo Boo, had a troubled childhood. At a very early age, she had to witness Mama June dealing with drug addiction and going behind bars. Then the star kid had to watch her elder sister Lauren fighting for her custody. Indeed, such things end up leaving a deep and dark impact, especially on teenagers. Though Alana is in a better place with a much improved mindset, there might still be some memories of the past that still haunt her. Recently, Honey Boo Boo opened up about having depression and opened up about some of the toughest years of her life. Mama June. Alana talks about having depression and her toughest years. Over the years, Alana has faced a lot, and fans have witnessed her suffering because of her family drama. However, as per the current scenario, she is in a much better place and is in the right mindset to talk about the ordeals of her life. Recently, Alana finally graduated from high school and achieved a milestone. Amid all this, Honey Boo Boo mustered enough courage and talked about her struggles. In a recent TikTok session, she opened up about how she was affected because of the custody battle between Mama June and her elder sister Lauren. Alana admitted that when Lauren and Mama June were fighting for her custody, she was in deep depression. She added 14 to 16 were actually the toughest years of her life. As per Honey Boo Boo, she was even doubtful and wondered if she would be able to graduate or not. The star stated that those years were really depressing for her, and she didn't even know what to do in her life. However, fans were happy to hear that Alana was finally at peace now as she recently graduated. It was a proud moment for her. Mama June. Shannon reveals future plans of Honey Boo Boo. Mama June was present for her daughters in the past, but now she is making sure that she is there for her kids' highs and lows. Lately, she has been busy supporting her daughter Anna amid her cancer battle, while she also celebrated Alana's graduation. The matriarch, accompanied by Lauren, was spotted cheering during the school ceremony, and it was evident that they were the happiest humans alive at that time. As per the current scenario, Alana has finally graduated with a 3.0. Hence, viewers wonder what she has in store for the future. Recently, Shannon revealed that her daughter is surely planning to go to college. She further added that Honey Boo Boo would be opting for a major in neonatal nursing. Apparently, it is a specialty in nursing that deals with newborn babies. Even the star kid also admitted that she would be going to her dream college and would become a neonatal nurse. Fans were really happy to know that Alana was actually serious about her career now. Keep coming back to TV season and spoilers for all the latest Mama June tea. Honey Boo Boo is no longer the sassy, tiara-wearing pageant queen who once shouted, "Adala makes me holla," across millions of TV screens. Now 19, Alana Thompson has grown into a complex, raw, emotionally aware young woman, one who has quietly battled more darkness than most her age should ever endure. And in a shocking, tearful, and brutally honest new interview, the youngest Shannon daughter has pulled back the curtain on her toughest years, revealing for the first time the full depth of the emotional pain she carried through her adolescence. "I was in a deep depression. Like scary deep," Alana admitted in a candid heart-to-heart sit-down that aired via a podcast episode this week. "Everyone thought I was just dramatic or just a teenager being a teenager, but I was actually fighting just to get out of bed." It's a side of Alana fans never got to see on Here Comes Honey Boo Boo or even Mama June. From not to hot, behind the glitter, sass, and made-for-TV chaos, there was a child unraveling inside. There were days I didn't want to be here anymore. Days I didn't think anybody would care if I disappeared. I'd smile for the cameras, go home, cry all night, and wake up to do it again. The raw confession hit fans like a ton of bricks. Alana, who'd always been the comedic relief in her family's wild story, was silently crumbling under the weight of it all. From her mother June's drug addiction and legal troubles, to being bounced between guardians and left to grow up too fast, Alana's life was anything but a fairy tale. When Mama started using, it changed everything. I didn't recognize her anymore. And for a long time, I blamed myself. I thought maybe I wasn't enough for her to want to get clean, she revealed through tears. That messed me up in ways I'm still trying to understand. Alana said her spiral began around the age of 13, when her mother's behavior became increasingly erratic. June disappeared from her life for weeks at a time, leaving Pumpkin to step in and raise her. Pumpkin saved me. I mean that literally. She became my mom. According to Alana, she would isolate herself in her room, avoid phone calls, miss assignments, and engage in self-destructive behavior that she kept secret for years. I used to look in the mirror and hate what I saw. Not just physically. I mean the person I was. I felt like I had no control over my life, and I started doing things that made it worse. I'd binge eat, then starve myself. I'd cry for hours. I'd lie to everyone and say I was fine. It wasn't until Pumpkin found a note she'd written, one that hinted at suicidal thoughts, that the family realized just how serious things had become. She came into my room, held the note in her hand, and didn't even say anything. She just hugged me and cried. That was the first time I let someone in. From there, Alana began therapy, slowly unpacking the trauma of being in the public eye since she was 6, having an addicted parent, and growing up in a home where chaos was the norm. My therapist helped me realize I wasn't crazy or broken. I was reacting to pain that no child should have had to feel. Alana described moments of deep insecurity fueled by internet trolls who relentlessly mocked her weight and appearance throughout her teenage years. I would read comments online that said things like, "She's gonna end up just like her mom," or "She's disgusting." It got to the point where I believed them. But today, Alana says she's healing and slowly stepping into her own power. It's not like I wake up every day and feel amazing. Some days I still cry in the shower, but I've learned how to fight for my peace. I've learned how to breathe through the anxiety. I've learned how to look in the mirror and say, I deserve to be happy. She credits Pumpkin for being her lifeline, as well as her boyfriend Dralin Carswell, who she says provided emotional stability when she felt unworthy of love. He's been patient with me. When I panic, when I push him away, when I break down, he stays. That means everything. Alana also opened up about her struggle to balance being a public figure while also just wanting to be a normal teenager. People don't understand what it's like to grow up on TV. I never had the choice to be private. Everything I did was filmed, judged, edited. I didn't get to make mistakes quietly. She revealed that while she's grateful for the platform the show gave her, she also feels like it robbed her of a childhood. I was a brand before I was a person. That messes with your identity. Now I'm trying to figure out who I really am outside of the Honey Boo Boo label. That journey includes starting college, a decision she says scared her at first, but has been one of the best choices she's made. I'm studying nursing. I want to help people who feel like I did, who feel invisible, hopeless. I want to be that light in someone's darkest time. Alana's story has struck a chord across the internet. Fans have flooded her social media pages with love and support. Celebrities, mental health advocates, and even former reality stars have reached out with words of encouragement. You are not alone, and your voice matters, one mental health counselor wrote. Thank you for being brave. Mama June herself has responded to the interview in her own social media post, saying, I didn't know how deep her pain went. I failed her in a lot of ways, but I'm proud of how strong she's become. I'm working every day to earn her trust back. The road to forgiveness is long, and Alana isn't rushing it. I love my mom, but I'm also allowed to be hurt by her. I'm allowed to protect myself. I've learned that forgiveness isn't about pretending everything's okay. It's about letting go so I can move forward. She ended the interview with a message for anyone who's ever felt lost, unloved, or broken. Please don't give up on yourself. Your story isn't over. Mine isn't. I'm still here. I'm still healing. And I promise, it does get better. As Alana enters this new chapter of adulthood, she's doing so not as a reality TV caricature, but as a survivor. A young woman who fought like hell to find her smile again. One who's now using her platform to speak out, raise awareness, and bring hope to those walking through their own darkness. Honey Boo Boo may have once been America's comic relief, but now she's becoming one of its most powerful voices of resilience. Alana's brave admission has already inspired a growing wave of mental health awareness in the reality TV community. Fans, fellow young influencers, and even former co-stars from various TLC and WeTV franchises are now coming forward to share their own stories of depression and anxiety, citing Alana's interview as the push they needed. Her raw vulnerability has shattered the glossy illusion often painted around fame and childhood stardom, pulling focus onto the emotional scars such exposure can leave behind. "I used to be scared to say I was depressed," Alana admitted. "I thought it made me weak, but now I realize speaking out is..."